Titleist 915 D3. We haven't got the D2 yet, we've only got the D3, but we wanted to put the test in there so that we can compare it to some of the other premium drivers on the market. It's a great looking driver, it's even better looking than the 913 D3. It's really kind of pleasing on the eye. It's a great shape, the face looks great. There's some stuff on Titleist's website about what it does which just cannot be true. The main message is that this active recoil channel it actually gets the face to flex and increases ball speed. Adam Scott says he's gained 15 yards with it. The last year's model was on the limit of the rules, and if this face thing did work and did flex, then this driver would be outside the rules too, so that can't be true. But we're going to test it, we're going to see what it does in a level test using the shaft that we always use, built to exactly the same spec as all the other drivers, and we'll report back the truth about what this driver does relative to the other drivers on the market and relative to the previous Titleist models. Titleist 915 D3. You'll see the numbers for this club going on the bottom of the screen now. We're going to post the data in a table so you'll be able to see how it performed relative to the drivers that we did last year, how it performed against the 913 D3, and also you'll be able to see how we did a benchmark test against the 510 in exactly the same spec, the tailor-made 510 that we used last time, so that you can see that what the slight difference is in the way that I'm hitting the ball, so that we can correlate the data properly. So first thing to say about this driver really is, you know, like we said at the start, it looks really good. It's just a lovely driver. The stuff, I wish they hadn't done this kind of active recoil thing with the whole story about it and made the big thing on their website, because it's just, you know, it's just kind of false really. But the driver, you know, it performs pretty well. This driver category now, all of the drivers this year are, you know, there's nothing in them. They all do very similar things. They all produce similar ball speed. I mean, there's across the whole set of stuff that we did, there's only 1 or 2 miles per hour in it. There's very little in it from a distance perspective. The variation in spin that they produce is pretty much the same. So, I think if people are going to choose a driver based on it being a solid choice, based on it being a nice looking club, and based on it being a good quality club, the Titleist is a really good option. We found that it's producing, you know, a tiny bit more spin. I mean, Titleist is saying it's producing less spin. We're finding it's producing a tiny bit more. Having said that, I'm producing a bit more spin this time relative to last time. So, you know, it's just a good, typical, solid Titleist driver. And that becomes a much better option as this category tightens up. I would say from a ball speed perspective, possibly Titleist have been lagging behind just a touch, but it's pretty level now. Drivers are going to become, I think people are going to choose drivers based on it being a club that they want to love and that they want to like and that they're going to stick with for a little while, and you couldn't go far wrong with this. So good solid driver from Titleist. Shame about the claims on the website, but it's still a good club.